I'm David Midlick, and I'm covering Major League Baseball.
I'm Cameron Wood, and I'm covering professional soccer.
I'm Hayden Wiminty, and I'll be covering all Christian Brothers spring sports.
I'm Sam Hillier, and I'll be with Austin Lee covering the NBA playoffs.
And this is CBSN.
Hello there, welcome to CBSN, your Christian Brothers sports news source. I'm David Midlick here with Hayden Wiminty, and I will be covering Major League Baseball. Now, we are now firmly in the 162-game grind known as the Major League Baseball season. And I'll be covering the leaders in each division in Major League Baseball, and the St. Louis Cardinals in depth, and the Memphis Redbirds. So the leaders in each division of Major League Baseball, for the American League East, Boston is in the lead with Detroit and Houston. In the National League East, the New York Mets are up to 10-3 start, with the St. Louis Cardinals in the Central Division, and the Los Angeles Dodgers in the West Division. The St. Louis Cardinals are 8-3 on the season. They play the Washington Nationals tonight at 6:05 p.m. And an update on the Memphis Redbirds, they have a game tonight at 6:35. So get out there and support them. They're having a very good season so far. They, I believe, are one game below 500 at the moment, so they're doing very well. I'm sending it over to Hayden with your thoughts.
Hello, I'm Hayden Wiminty. I'm going to be giving you a coverage of all Christian Brothers spring sports. And we're going to start by talking about the lacrosse team's weekend trip to Indiana and Illinois. And although they went 0-3, they faced some very superior competition to who they've previously played. They played Culver Military Academy and lost 13-2, who was ranked preseason number 1. And they also lost a game to Glenbrook North, who was top 10 preseason 9-1, and lost a heartbreaker 11-10 to Wheaton South on Sunday to wrap up the weekend. They end the weekend 14-3. And now I'm going to give you an update on the soccer trip, who also went to Middle Tennessee this weekend and came out 2-0 with their third game being rained out. In the first game, they played Coach Glazier's old high school, Hendersonville High School, with a 5-1 victory. And then the second game was a 3-1 victory versus the Gallatin Green Wave High School. And the Brothers baseball is out to a great year. Sitting at 22-6 right now. They faced a great St. George's team on Sunday, who were led by Connor Green, who's an Ole Miss baseball signee, on the mound, and had some late inning heroics from Landon Kelly, who had a walk-off sac fly in the bottom of the 7th inning. And on Monday night, the Brothers lost a heartbreaker to Cardinal 2-1, and they'll have a game Tuesday night against FACS. All
right, so we're going to send it over to Austin Lee and Sam Hillier.
Welcome to CBSN. I'm Sam Hillier, and this is Austin Lee, and we'll be covering the NBA playoffs for you guys and updating you throughout the course of each series. I'll be the Western Conference, and Austin will be going over the Eastern Conference, and he'll start it off for us.
Well, everything's been according to plan so far in the playoffs, with the higher seeds excluding the Washington Wizards with 2-0 winning records, with Cavaliers being over the Celtics, the Bulls being over the Bucks, and the Atlanta Hawks being over the Brooklyn Nets. A little key stats and key players so far. Kyrie Irving is doing a great job averaging 25 points a game, and John Wall averaging 15 points a game with 10 assists a game.
And over in the West, the Splash Brothers have the Warriors out to a 2-0 series lead over the Pelicans. Nothing surprising there, except for Anthony Davis having 2 strong games despite falling short in both. Over in the Rockets and Mavericks, the Rockets are up 2-0 as well. Dwight Howard and James Harden both having big games, including a 28-point game 1 for Dwight Howard. And the Clippers and Spurs series, it's 1-1 with a 58-point combined scoring by Chris Paul and Blake Griffin in game 1 to take the win. But in game 2, the Spurs win in overtime 111-107 to even that series at 1. And your last series with your hometown Memphis Grizzlies dominating Portland in both games, have a 2-0 lead going to Portland this Saturday, and hopefully the Grizzlies will get it done and sweep Portland by the end of this weekend.
Grit and grind, baby.
And that is all for your NBA playoff coverage.
This week was a very busy week in soccer as the Champions League resumed play with the quarterfinal round. Bayern Munich advanced past Porto 7-4 on aggregate, goals coming from Thiago, Boateng, Lewandowski, Mueller, and Xabi Alonso. FC Barcelona also advanced past PSG 5-1 on aggregate. Neymar in the second leg scored both goals, whereas in the first leg, Luis Suarez scored 2 out of the 3. Real Madrid advanced 1-0 past Atletico, where Chicharito scored in the second leg to help them advance 1-0. And the last semifinal spot was taken by Italian side Juventus, who defeated Monaco 1-0. Back in England over the weekend, leaders Chelsea played a very hard-fought match against Manchester United and pulled out a win 1-0 with a goal from Eden Hazard. Fourth place Manchester City was able to close the gap on third place United by defeating West Ham 2-0. In La Liga, FC Barcelona defeated Valencia 2-0, during which Messi scored his 400th career goal, but they were tailed right by Real Madrid, who continued their winning ways by defeating Malaga 3-1, goals coming from Sergio Ramos, James Rodriguez, and Cristiano Ronaldo.